In the heart of Nigeria, a nation of immense potential, the economy stands at a crossroads. On one side, we see growth in industries, innovation, and ambition. But on the other, we witness the widening gap between prosperity and poverty. Today, over 83 million Nigerians live below the poverty line, which has surged in recent months, makes even the basics, food, shelter, and healthcare, harder to afford. Amidst these economic challenges, it's the most vulnerable, particularly the women in low-income communities, who bear the greatest burden. In Nigeria, more than 70 million women work in the informal sector, often without security, fair wages, or opportunities to improve their situation.
Sometimes kò ní sówó tí màá fi ra àgbàdo. Ìgbà míì àti lọ sí school àwọn mi ó máa ń nira láti lọ sí school. Ìgbà míì kò ní sóúnjẹ, ìgbà míì kò ní ẹgbọ́. Lẹ́gbẹ́ kò ní wọ́n ní jẹun lọ, ọ̀sán bá dé màá tún sáré gádà. For my children to come school, you know it's.
Tí n bá lọ báyọ̀ ṣe gba ilẹ̀ mi tí lè jẹ àwọn náà tí lè jẹun. Ìgbà míì àwọn ọmọ máa wá sí school wọn ò ní jẹun. Àwọn tá a bá ṣiṣẹ́ ilé 3 bedroom flat 1,000 láti àárọ̀ dálẹ̀ náà máa fún wa oúnjẹ náà ní fún èèyàn. Inú mi ò dùn rárá mọ́ ìgbà tí mo gbọ́ pé àwọn fẹ́ ṣe kíní pé ó máa wúlò fún wa àmọ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Inú mi dùn mọ́ pé mo ti kúrò nínú ìṣẹ́ àti ìyà.
Ìjẹun pàápàá tó máa ń lọ sí ìgbèjì. Ṣùgbọ́n bá tán pé mi pé kí n wá tí mo lè wá tó dẹ̀ teach wa àti àwọn get back. Teach us. Try. They teach us made it sew school bag, so I can sew the school bag.
For me, bí a ṣe ń ṣe bag, purse àti àwọn nǹkan oríṣiríṣi tí ọ̀gá wa kọ́ wa ní ibẹ̀. Wọ́n kọ́ wa lóríṣiríṣi nǹkan pé wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe bag lélẹ̀, wọ́n explain fún wa wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe lélẹ̀ yìí, oríṣiríṣi purse, oríṣiríṣi bag náà kọ́ wa ní fojú sí. Ní pé bí tẹ̀fẹ̀ wá ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n wá pè mí lé pé kí wá, mo dẹ̀ wá, inú mi dẹ̀ dùn láti kọ́.
Here, in these communities, Project Mend stepped in.
We're excited to mention the fact that we've been able to empower 63 women in the 3 senatorial districts of Ogun State, Nigeria, so far under the umbrella of Project Mend. We've been able to empower them with vocational skills, sewing machines, mini toolkits, start-up capital, and a whole lot more.
We offer tools, training, and hope to empower women to create better lives for themselves and their families. When we returned, we saw the impact of our work. Women who had gained new skills, started businesses, and built stronger futures. But with progress came new challenges, different issues that had surfaced. And once again, Project Mend had to step in because the work wasn't finished. To deepen our impact, we had to face these evolving obstacles head on.
Last but one, kọ́ wa ní school bag. Ilé mo wà tí mo fi ń gèlè, mo fi ń practice ẹ̀ ní ilé.
Kò sí owó tí màá fi máa ra materials. Gèlè tí mo ń rí nílé ni mo fi ń ṣe báàgì yẹn díẹ̀. Ibi tí ẹ̀rẹ̀ tí máa yáwó náà kò sí ẹni tó tẹ̀ máa yáwó yẹn ní bíbá ẹ̀ tí bá rí ibi tí màá ti ní rí change díẹ̀ tí màá fi ra materials láti ṣe bag, school bag.
Báwọn ti kọ́ wa ní báàgì yẹn ní school bag nìkan ṣe náà kọ́ wa ń gbà yẹn. But a fẹ́ mọ̀ sí, a fẹ́ lọ kọ́ sí ká mọ̀ sí dáadáa. Ká máa tún rán another one yàtọ̀ sí báàgì yẹn, kí máa rán another one ju báàgì school bag nìkan lọ. A ní fóònù tá lè fi tó pé tá bá ti rí tá bá ṣe kíní a lè lo fóònù tá lè fi polówó ibi tá máa tà sí náà tá bá tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ran àti mọ̀.
If I sew the school bag, I no get big phone, I go snap the school bag. I send am.
may they help us with some money. If I see money, I will sew many school bag. I go sell the school bag.
Machine mi náà tún bàjẹ́ mi ìwọ tí màá fi tún machine yẹn ṣe. Mo ṣàwọn àlẹ́ mi ò ṣe anything.
After we launched our very first set of programs, we realized that when we were going back to visit these women, they were kind of stagnant. They had sewing machines to work with. They had basic knowledge of bag making, but a lot of them had issues. We went back and we saw them using gele. They were using gele to make the bags. They didn't have the money to buy the materials to make commercially viable bags, things they can put in the market. They didn't have access to facilities to say, okay, give us a lump sum, let us buy huge materials in bulk, and then, just launch our business. There was no access to market. They didn't have people coming to patronize them. I mean, for obvious reason, a lot of them didn't have, to say smartphones to say, oh, let me put my wares out there. Let me tell the world what I'm doing. They were having small phones and, with little or no education, it's really hard for them to, put themselves out there and the work that they do. So that was how we had to come back to see how we can start giving them access to small capital, to say, oh, buy materials. Let us put these bags on e-commerce platforms. We're already looking at putting ourselves on Jumia. We are on Seller already, and we're already getting customers for these bags that they make. There's still a long journey ahead of us, right? So these are the challenges that we are facing right here.
Project MEND cannot do it all. These systemic issues demand more than individual efforts. They require collective leadership, united action from every corner of society. Leaders, businesses, governments, and citizens alike. Together, we must step up because only through a collective approach can we tear down the barriers and build a future where every woman has the opportunity to thrive.